This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10.
Hello?
Folks, Lexington in the home field.
Kinda, what's up?
Kentucky Wildcats. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hurstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going.
Hi, Mama. Yes, get it with.
The Sooners will kick this tape to get us going.
Yeah, but you got to get proper.
Returner decides to field it. Goes out of bounds at the 13, not great field position to start the drive.
So you weren't trying to see if I was outside. You wanted to see if I got money. No, you wasn't. Stop lying.
You said something.
Yeah, my key right there.
It's a big part of what he's able to do, and the reason they're giving him a chance to go out there and be the quarterback is he knows this offense. He's able to get this offense in good spots. Avoid the negative play is critical today for this team to win.
Looking deep on the very first play. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver. Early in this season, Kirk, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field. You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Caught by the receiver. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
With such tough field position, at least he gets some positive yards to give your punter a little bit more room. And who knows, maybe he can flip the field for you.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And they'll just down it right here. The Oklahoma Sooners offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. We got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he was threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
Throws it to the right, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking deep downfield to the left, and it's hauled in. What a catch. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgent. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. It's a short return. They make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9. And the Sooners looking to run some tempo here. From the shotgun, drops back. Pass caught. Can he get in? He'll go down right there. Works his way for a short gain, but not enough for the 1st down. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. 2nd down and goal upcoming. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. The pass rush closing in. He'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. 25 at 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. This one down at the 15. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. He's sacked and he brought down right at the 5-yard line. So backed up to their 5-yard line is 2nd and 1.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Grabbed by the receiver. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The Sooners come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Using his legs here. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a 4th down decision coming up. Quarterback drops back. 4th down completion to the running back. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
He's running out of time here. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Had a nice drive going here, but now it's 3rd down and long. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. Looking for a receiver deep middle. And he's got it! A diving catch way downfield. The Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
They bring the punter onto the field now.
On to punt it away.
And this one down about the 10.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. And of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards.
False start on offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's going to take a shot down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
When a defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback, 3rd down, critical down and distance, do a good job of dialing things up, and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Looking deep to the right side. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Here he goes. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Sooners.
Well, that's why this wide receiver is one of the best in the country. Makes a routine catch, and look what he does with it. Takes it almost a length of the field for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point is good, and they're in front now, 28-3.
That makes the score. Oklahoma 28, Kentucky 3.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That completion makes it 2nd and medium.
Here we go.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, the execution here on the screen pass was okay by the offense. The defense just almost anticipating the screen. He had nowhere to go.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looking right. This one caught.
At the 33. Now, 4th down. Number 15 on to kick it away.
As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
There's the handoff. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Here's the 2nd down play. They'll feed the back again. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
In the clear at the 25. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Well, they trust the running game on 3rd down there and come up with a huge chunk play.
Chris, to me, it looked like the defense was just selling out to try to come up with a stop on 3rd down. And once the back got the yards he needed, he looked a little bit surprised. He was still on his feet and looked around and saw that he had room to run and picked up some big yards.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle with the line of scrimmage.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And here's the handoff. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. It almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. And the Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Sooners looking to cash in this red zone trip. And there's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The defense came out ready to go on that 2nd down and short. No chance for the offense, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
Now here's the toss play. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Great teams put the hammer down when the opportunity presents itself. That's exactly what they did here with this touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Miranda. Returner tackled right there. That's what will start the drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a good play. It moves the ball to 49. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass rush gets home. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, they get him again.
You better be careful with your backup quarterback. You got to protect him better. They've already lost the starting quarterback. They cannot afford another injury.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. A deep shot to the right. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And they get him down in what will be the final play of this 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lexington, but let's just go with notable. And how can we begin our analysis of that 1st half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the 2nd half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. All right, let's get the 2nd half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Return begins inside the 10. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown!
Chris, just textbook blocking on this kickoff return. The return man simply makes the adjustment, finds a gap, and he is gone. What a way to start a second half and get the crowd into the game.
Oklahoma 42, Kentucky 3.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Fighting him off. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. And the punt team now on to kick it away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And the punt is down just inside the 30.
Well, I thought the return team did a really good job of giving him some room to work with, but I feel like the returner was so focused on making a big play downfield that he forgot to take care of the football, and it cost him.
Ball handed off. He gets loose.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll hand it off. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
He breaks free. He's got the first and still going. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Sooners.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Kentucky 3.
Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
That mistake sets the offense up at the 40. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Pressure is coming. He'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. Here comes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. It's a draw play. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Defense is coming after him. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. They tack on 3 points, but still a large deficit.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Oh, and he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown.
Chris, when was the last game you saw not only 1, but 2 kickoff returns for a touchdown by the same guy? unbelievable performance, not only by the return man, but the entire unit setting these returns back for touchdowns.
56, Kentucky 6.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Rough start in the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Great job here by this defense on the wide receiver screen. All that receiver's looking for is just a small little seam to be able to get vertical and show what kind of speed he has. The defense did not let him get started. That's good hustle and a nice play.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Punt team ready to boot it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. This will be down just inside the 30-yard line. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field.
Let's go.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Got the 1st down and still motoring. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Kentucky 6.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The shotgun handoff here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Trying to create here on the move. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Short connection to the tight end here.
But I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
And this one down about the 10.
Well, an ideal punt, and it leads to the term complementary football, because them doing this puts their defense in a great spot, and it gives them a chance, if they're going to get aggressive, to try to get a safety out of this whole thing. It puts the defense in a position of strength.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. Running with purpose. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Takes the toss and heads left. Breaks into open space. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Sooners pick up enough to get a first down there.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
Just pounding away for another big gain, Kirk. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown.
Second down play coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Finding space at the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Sooners.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. Second down, looking to throw it. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The pocket breaking down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field.
Number 15, on to kick it away.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. On the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Leaning on the run game here late. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
They'll toss it to the right side. Finding space at the 20. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. He'll hand it off. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Getting set. Here's second down. He'll hand it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Ball handed off. He's got room to run. He's in the clear. Inside the 40. At the 20. At the 10 now. Well, this is a performance, Kirk, in a big showdown game late in the season. Tough competition to show what you're about. And they've made the clutch plays, and they got to be considered a serious contender going forward now.
Yeah, we've said this really all year. Obviously, it's not about how you start. It's about how you finish. And these guys have been on a mission since day one. And they're going to be a real problem in the next few weeks as we get the playoff off the ground.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Hey, I get the passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
The pass rush closing in. It's a sack that got it back at the 4-yard line.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
Took one last shot with no time on the clock, though. This game is over. This was an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.